Welcome back to another Developer Fundamentals video. And you know who we haven't seen in a while? My friend Jean-Claude Van Damme. How are you doing these days, Jean? Alright, so what is this Developer Fundamental that we're going to teach? Well, I have over here animate.css, and this is another CSS file that we can download to animate things. So all I need to do is click download animate.css, and I have the CSS file downloaded for me. So let's open that up. You'll see over here that, yep, this is a massive CSS file that I just downloaded. And this is how Bootstrap, that we've seen in previous videos, works. They're essentially providing a CSS file for us with all these properties already preset, and we also have all the classes that we need to use them. So let's say I wanted to use this, and I'm just going to copy this for now, and I have an empty website, and I'm just going to copy and paste this CSS for us. Just think about how powerful that is. We're able to not start from scratch, but use what other people have created to make our websites faster. To show you this, let's open up this file. So into our browser. Okay, it's completely empty. And let's just have a header 1 that says animate me. I'm going to save and refresh. And looking at animate.css, I can add let's add bounce to our header. All we need to do is click on something like view on GitHub, and it will explain for us what we can add. And I'll just save you the trouble of reading, but all we need to do is this. Copy and add the class, animated, and then whatever animation we want. In this library, that's how it works. You just need to stay a class and type animated first, and then any of the actions that were provided on the website. So in our case, it was infinite bounce. Save and refresh. And well, we haven't linked our style sheet here, so let's do that. And we should be really good at this by now because we've done it plenty of times. Save and refresh. Look at that. Our header is now animated. Let's see what else we can do with this. We can do Jello. Actually, let's do something more exciting, maybe flip. Oh, I like that one. Okay, so we want to do flip. We can type in flip and refresh here. You see that? Let's do that infinite just so we can see it. Woo, there you go. I'm going to stop that because that's going to get us dizzy. Refresh. There you go. Now, the fundamental here that I want to show you is that when we're building websites, it is very rare that we build something from scratch. Most of the time, you want to build on top of something that has already been created. Otherwise, the whole environment of being a developer would be very, very tedious. How much of a waste is it if somebody has already created a solution that you need? So as a developer, you want to be efficient with your time and your limited resources. So you want to find things like Bootstrap or even animate.css if they solve your certain problems. And that is true for CSS as well as JavaScript when we get into it. You want to find solutions that already exist, and only if they don't exist already, then you can implement your own. Finally, I wanted to show you one other tool, and that is Creative Tim. So if you click on Creative Tim, they create Bootstrap themes. They're using the Bootstrap toolkit to build their own styles and their own little customized actions to make it even better. So if I go to categories over here and we'll do UI kits, you'll see over here that they have all these things that we can use. So if we click on PaperKit 2 Pro, let's find a free one actually. If I click on price low to high, There you go. We have the get shit done, and we also have PaperKit 2. So if I click on this, and I'm going to make this full screen, this allows us to build something like this very, very easily with our own custom design. And all we need to do is do a free download. And you'll see that when we download this, we have all the files that we need. And let's open it up. Look at that. We have this website that, just like Bootstrap, we can use these buttons and these different styles and navigation, progress bars, and forms, and everything that you need. And because we know now how HTML files and CSS files work, we can actually start customizing this. And we can open up an index file and start editing it. Or if we go into assets and CSS, we can start adding our own CSS values to it. And you'll see a lot of developers that do this exactly. They're freelancers and people need just websites built, and they're able to build websites really, really fast by using something like Creative Tim. Because as you can see, they've already built really nice looking components for you. There's paid ones that you can get, and that is one avenue that you can go. But I do argue that these type of websites can only take you so far. And in order to build real applications, real complex applications, and even garner higher salaries and make your skills really valuable, we need to learn JavaScript. And we need to become better than just using templates and CSS. And that's what we're going to get into the next section. That is JavaScript. That is when the real power comes. I'll see you in that one. Bye-bye.